Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a Recon the Role-Playing Game story. I'm titling this one On The Lam. When you play Recon and you're running a mercenary, you really have to be really careful who you trust. And sometimes the people who would hire a mercenary are not the most trustworthy of people. I was reminded recently of a game I played in when I was living in North Carolina. The mission director was a guy named Chris, and Chris was, how shall we say it, he was a son of a bitch. In every sense of the word. However, before we figured that part out, we played in his game. Our group of 4 players, myself, John, Chaz, and Carl, were hired to retrieve a stolen art object of some kind of sculpture. It had been stolen in Mexico, and the culprits had fled to a little town in the southern area of the country. They had put it in a safe deposit box in a bank in a town. Essentially, we had to rob a bank, which, to retrieve stolen goods, we were okay with it. The pay was good. The culprit worked for a drug cartel, so it's not like we were stealing from a good guy. The cartel ran the bank, so anything we took from the bank was theirs. So essentially, we could keep it. Most of our group didn't want to kill anyone innocent, so our employer provided us with dart guns with knockout drugs. And, cool, we were on, right? Everything was going to be good. The plan went off with very few hitches. Chaz drove the getaway car, which we had a 4-wheel drive truck that was supplied for us. The rest of us went into the bank and we used our full auto dart guns to drop everyone in the bank. John was our explosives expert, so he blew the vault and we cleaned it out. Carl was assigned to find the object, and he did find it, so it was no problem. We also absconded with almost $20 million in American money. It was cartel drug money, so we were cool with it. We piled into the truck, and Chaz, our best driver, took off through the jungle. We had a prearranged route through our contact at a local airstrip for a quick getaway. Our troubles began when the local cops intercepted us. We had a running gun battle and eventually got them all, but by the time we reached the airstrip, it was loaded with hired cartel killers. These guys had more firepower than the French army. I mean, they had rocket launchers, grenade launchers. They had armored vehicles. They had an APC. They had 2 different machine gun nests set up on either side of the runway. I mean, there was no way we were taking off from that place. It just wasn't happening. We needed another way out, and we opted to go south across the border to find another airstrip. We had several run-ins with federales and eventually discovered that our knockout darts were actually lethal. So we killed all those people. Yeah. We were not happy. Then we overheard the cartel people on the radio because we were trying to sneak away from them. So we heard one of them on the radio with our contact. Essentially, they worked for him. Several more encounters passed, and we worked out that our contact was trying to take over the cartel, and we were part of the plan. We were eliminating his rivals within the cartel. Yeah, don't you love being used as a patsy? We decided to change plans. We ditched the truck and went into the jungle on foot. After that, the cartel killers had a much harder time tracking us. We believed at that point that the truck had a tracking device on it, which it may very well have. We don't know, but we weren't going to use that truck no more. We hid out for a week in a cave under a waterfall and discussed the situation. Now, we didn't give 2 shits about the cartel, but we didn't like being lied to, and being tricked into killing innocent people was really, really bad. we resolved to get even. We stashed the cash and then set out on our mission. We raided a military warehouse for arms and ammo. We found the cartel hideout, the headquarters that they had been using. We used explosives to destroy it, completely killing over 100 cartel people. We got our contact on the radio and set up a meet to give him the sculpture. He didn't know that we knew that he had set us up, so he agreed to meet us. Now, we knew it was another setup, so we came prepared. We took up positions and waited. When he showed up with 30 cartel killers, we killed them all with heavy automatic weapons. A sniper made sure the contact himself got killed, and I don't remember what his name was, and I don't really care. But, you know, basically we retrieved the cash and made our way to an airstrip where we stole an airplane and flew to an airstrip just across the border. From there, we made our way back to the United States. But, yeah, that was the last game Chris ran, because after that we found out what he was really like. And we don't, when you're playing a game, you want to be friends with everybody there. You want to be on a friendly basis with everybody, because the whole point of the game is to have fun. Later on, we all had falling outs with Chris, and that was a different issue. But at the time, we thought he was just being cool with a fun game, throwing twists at us. But there was a lot of twists, and having tricking your character into killing innocent people. Yeah, that's a little dark for us. We didn't appreciate that. And then later on, when we found out what Chris was really like, yeah, it's okay. At any rate, I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. Vanguard One, Devo Polan, a scientific representative from a pacifist race called the Gandhiri, has come to Earth to learn the one thing that humans do better than anyone else in the galaxy: to fight. In the sequel, Task Force Terminus, Earth is at war with an alien race called the Imdola. Devo Polan's new commission in the Terran fleet exposes him to bigotry and treachery, and he comes to realize that sometimes political and military maneuvering are one and the same.